There are 200 bodies from the mental hospital buried somewhere in Goodna Cemetery. People have claimed to be physically attacked by things that are unseen. A lot of infants from the late 1800s, early 1900s buried here. What is that? Oh, actually.
Whoa.
I can hear like yelling.
Screaming, yeah.
I feel like I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eyes too.
Can you hear footsteps over here? Oh.
If this is your grave, can you come back and light these up again, please? Hi Crypt Keepers, thank you for tuning into AmysCrypt. Tonight we are investigating the very haunted Goodna Cemetery in Queensland. And what is interesting about this place is it actually contains a mass grave of people who were institutionalised at the Brisbane Mental Hospital. So let's go take a look. Founded in 1859, Goodna Cemetery is one of the oldest burial places in Queensland, Australia. Many have claimed the cemetery to be a haunted place, largely for containing a mass grave filled with patients from the old Brisbane Mental Hospital. In 1945, the first body was exhumed from this hospital and reburied at Goodna Cemetery. Although no one truly knows where these patients were laid to rest within Goodna, their burials are denoted by a mural made up of old grave markers. Some believe that it is these former patients who are responsible for violent, invisible attacks upon visitors. It is thought that the spirits of the criminally insane now wander Goodna Cemetery, so we decided to investigate these claims. Alright guys, we're actually approaching a memorial to the people who were buried here, and it's actually a little bit eerie but very, very interesting. It's right here. This is one of the craziest cemeteries I've ever been in, just for this area here. These are all old grave markers from the Brisbane Mental Hospital, and they're actually brought here as like a commemorative marker for those who are buried in the area. Now, there are 200 bodies from the mental hospital buried somewhere in Goodna Cemetery. It doesn't mean that they're here. They actually don't know exactly where the bodies are. But this is just to kind of pay tribute to them, and it's almost eerie. If you get really close to them, they're marked by numbers and a letter. So looking down here, I mean A328, A421. It's so, I guess it's so impersonal how they were marked. I'm not sure if that was correlated to people's identity or what, but these were uprooted and brought here in the 1970s just to make this small tribute to those people buried here. There's so many, like there's even more over here. And these ones are all covered in this long grass. The ones on the other side are a bit better kept. Oh, that's creepy. They're circling us. Right, some crow or like raven thing. There's even more over here. I think there's way more than 200 as well. I think there was somewhere around about 2,000 bodies at the Brisbane Mental Hospital, and they don't actually know what happened to most of those bodies. But they do know that 200 are here in Goodna Cemetery somewhere. So we'll probably focus our paranormal investigation down here near the memorial tonight, because that is where most of the paranormal activity has been said to occur. But Goodna General Cemetery is actually quite large, and there's some really beautiful graves here. So before we lose all the light, we might just go for a little explore and just take a look around. Oh, it's so cute. Does it have a baby?
It looks like it's got a baby, yeah.
So we have a real mix of graves here. We have a lot that are quite new, but this is also one of the oldest cemeteries here in the Brisbane area. So there's a lot that are quite old. We've got this beautiful headless monument here. Someone's screaming. Monument here. Monument here. Monument here. And I mean, this is quite well known in the area. We also have In my research I read that there are a lot of infants from the late 1800s, early 1900s buried here, and they're typically marked just by their last name. But what we have seen is a lot of these markers that just have a number on. So they look quite different to the ones that we saw at the back for the patients of the hospital. So we have one here that looks exactly the same as the patient markers at the back. But then just up here, there's a whole series of these numbers. I'm not sure what they're denoting, I'm guessing graves, but even the graves with actual headstones have them. So they must be denoting where people are buried. Getting pretty close to nightfall now, the sun is setting and I'm super pumped for this investigation. This place I think is going to get really scary at night because of all of the crazy things that are said to happen here. So we're just gonna head out, maybe grab a bite to eat, and we'll be back very soon. Yeah, so we just got to the cemetery. There's something in that bush. I can't see anything. And we've already found a little friend. How cute is that? Let's go in. Right guys, we've just made it back into the cemetery. I'll tell you what, it's pretty eerie. We did just get a fright because a Roo just ran past. I think he's actually right there. Hey baby! Well, I think I'm scaring him, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna get it set up and then maybe start investigating this area, see if anything weird happens, and explore the whole cemetery. So excited.
Can you hear footsteps over here? Oh, it's another kangaroo.
Holy crap.
I was gonna say I could hear like footsteps.
Actually, that one's pretty cute. Little one. Oh.
I was gonna rule out any
Stop shining light on him.
Any footsteps tonight?
Yeah. So we just gotta be mindful, there's definitely kangaroos here. I wonder if they live here, because we seen them earlier. Okay, that was a bit scary, but we're all good. Alright guys, so a lot of the ghost stories that centre around Goodna Cemetery are actually a little bit scary. So one of the main paranormal things that occurs here is people have claimed to be physically attacked by things that are unseen. So they'll leave the cemetery with bruises, cuts, scratches, all sorts of stuff. So I hope you're down for that, Jared, because I haven't actually told you too much about that yet. Another thing that happens is that electronics get interfered with. So your camera batteries might die, our torches might die. It's really strange. And it's hard to predict what could happen. People have even had their cars die, and that's when they're parked just outside of the cemetery. So, I mean, hopefully when we go to leave, our little rental car still works and it's all good. So the first thing that I want to do is investigate the wider area of the cemetery. We'll go for a little bit of a walk and explore. Only reason being is there are still the Roos in this area and they are making a little bit of noise. I don't want to disturb them too much and I don't want them to disturb my investigation too much. So we'll start with the wider area, but as I said earlier, no one really knows where the graves of the people that came from the Brisbane Mental Hospital actually are in Goodna Cemetery. A lot of the activity has been centred around here, but that's probably because this is the area most people would investigate because of the memorial. But there's so much to see up here, let's get going. Alright guys, we've come up a little bit closer into the Goodna General Cemetery area. And I'm just going to walk around with my K2 and see if we pick up on any electromagnetic fluctuations, which some people believe could be spirits. Now, a couple of things that I want to note is there's a bit of light going on around here. We have a lovely full moon tonight, and there's also a lot of graves that have solar lights surrounding them, or even like fairy lights, almost like Christmas lights. So there's all different colors, some of them are flashing, and I love it. But we're going to concentrate here on where the cemetery is the oldest, just because that's the bit I feel more closely connected to. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around, whack this on, and see if anything happens. Hello, my name is Amy. I've come to visit anyone that may be resting or not yet at peace here in the Goodna cemetery. If there is anyone around and you want to talk to us, make contact, please don't be shy to come close to me. I have a device in my hand with a small green light. If you come close to that, then we can likely tell that you're here with us. I don't know if it's just me, but I can hear like yelling.
Screaming, yeah.
Yeah. There was some kids around earlier. Likely tell that you're here with us. Likely tell that you're here with us. Likely tell that you're here with us. Oh, actually.
Whoa.
Oh.
That was weird.
If there was someone just here with me, can you come back? Please? That's so weird how it just came and then it stopped. And there's nothing here that would trigger it, you know what I'm saying? I would love it if you came back towards me. I noticed that you just lit up some of the lights on this device in my hand. If you could do that again, I would appreciate it so much. It'd be really nice to know that you're here with us. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Can you please come back? Are you able to make it go all the way to red? That's the very top light. I'm going to keep walking in this direction. If there is someone here, you can feel free to follow us. We would love to try and talk to someone tonight. That's why we came here. We came here to visit you. So the wind just picked up and I thought that I heard a voice. It could have been carried on the wind, like maybe a dog or something, like barking. So I've already told you my name is Amy, but I have Jared here with me. You don't have to be afraid of us. We're very friendly people. Oh, here's this headless statue again.
I'm sure the ghost doesn't live in the statue.
Hey, I had to give it a try. Alright, so this is the part that I feel is like older. It at least looks older. This doesn't have a date on it. I just want to find a date on one of these. Oh, that's so hard to read. Can you see a date, Jared?
No, too hard to read.
Yeah, that one's...
Oh, that just went up again. Oh, and again.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. If this is your grave, can you come back and light these up again, please?
Maybe just keep following.
Where it's... Well, I feel like I've been kind of walking in this direction. And it's like it's leading me here. Is that 1898?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Wow. Okay, so late 1800s around here, guys. Yeah, 1890 something, maybe that one.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, hello. Are you able to give me a red light? I love it when it goes up to red. I mean, I do wonder, this is the oldest part of the cemetery. And I would love to know where the bodies of the people who came from the Brisbane Mental Hospital are. It's just something that's not known. And maybe because it's not known, no one knows where they are. That's possibly why they could be disgruntled and literally lashing out at people, attacking people. If there's anyone who was in the Brisbane Mental Hospital, can you please make your presence known to us? All you need to do is walk towards me and walk towards this green light in my hand. Should go lights out for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty dark when we do go lights out, guys. I'm just gonna hold this up to my head. Come and grab my head if you're a ghost. It'd be so cool if that would light up there. What was that? Did you hear it?
They're like a twig snapping. I don't know.
It was like at your feet or something.
Oh, what?
And I have something touching my legs, but I think it's a piece of plant going up my dress. Yep. So we've had some interesting activity on the K2 already, which makes me kind of want to stay up here. But I'm also really drawn to go back down to the monument where a lot of people have had intense activity, even being attacked. And you know what I'm like? I've yet to experience that, and that's something that I would really like to happen to myself, because I just want to get evidence and know that there's something here, or there's something more to everything. So I think we're going to head back down that way and then continue our investigation down there. Alright, so the funny thing is, as we were walking towards all of our stuff to take it back down towards the memorial, I left my K2 meter on and it just kept going off. We've also been hearing noises such as that up this way. I'm gonna try a spirit box up here just because I feel like there's some stuff going on. It's like there's definitely something down there, hey? Okay, I feel like I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eyes too, because there are so many lights in this cemetery. But I'm going to try a spirit box here and see if we can get a name or any information from someone through. Something that I can actually research and see if it correlates to this cemetery. Hi, my name is Amy and I have Jared here with me. And we've come a long way to visit Goodna Cemetery. The reason that we came here was to talk to someone, to communicate with someone, anyone who may be here. If there is someone here that would like to talk, don't be shy, you can come towards me. Let me know that you're here. Maybe you can use this device in my hands to say something to me. Can you say hello or say your name? Do you not want to talk to me? If you don't, I can go away. You just need to tell me to do that. Okay, thank you. Alright guys, I'm going to cut that because I didn't feel like we got anything through. Obviously I need to review it, and if you do hear something that sounds like a word or a name or anything that's relevant, please leave me a comment. Always love to hear from you guys. But I think we might start heading down towards the monument at the back of Goodna Cemetery. A lot of them may be aggressive. Is that a man? Kind of weird to see here, I'm not gonna lie. What the heck? A person walking down towards us. Oh, there's definitely something out here. Damn, spooky. You have a scratch there.
Was that there like 2 seconds ago?
What do you do to people to make them bruise? Alright guys, we've just made it down to the back of Goodna Cemetery, where the memorial for the people who are buried here from the Brisbane Mental Hospital are. And this is supposed to be the most active area, so we're just getting ready to start our paranormal investigation here. If you guys do want to see that, make sure that you are subscribed, because it's coming very soon in a part 2 video. If you did enjoy this video though, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. That really helps me out. If you want to do more reading about the Goodna Cemetery or any of the other haunted places I visited, head to AmysCrypt.com. You guys can also follow me at AmysCrypt on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for watching, Crypt Keepers. Until next time.